going on, guys? Welcome to Tuesday night. I'm turning off my light here. Jacqueline Tarleton. Why am I having so much trouble saying that? You guys know what happens when something like that happens. You got to say thank you. Thank you so much, Jacqueline. That's what I call starting the night off right. Patty Augustine in the house. Good to see you, Patty. Mary's in the house. Floss is in the house. Good to see you guys. Kathy is in the house saying hey. Susan Scott, good evening. How are you doing? Looking pretty hectic getting them out. Oh, happy with your windows. Yep. Wondering me, Ma. Good to see you, Cindy. Thanks for coming in. Rodney Bone, happy Tuesday. Good to see you. Dave is in the house on the B plane headed to Orlando. Have to watch the replay. Safe travels there, friend. Van Gogh, good to see you, T. Thanks for coming in. Jonnie said that she would be willing to do a workshop on electric. I am interested. Anyone else? I have actually been contacted by 4 people already for the electric class. So I am super excited about that. Rod, if you want in that's probably the last seat I'm going to take. And it will likely be May 2nd and 3rd. So I'm going to throw that out there. That is if I make it that quick. If not, it will be June. But that may be something I do once a month, depending on the interest. But I've got to get the class done, and I will tentatively be scheduling that. But I had multiple people reach out to me wanting to do that. If anyone remembers, ask Jonnie if my 299 watt 24 volt panels are wired in series for my AC 200L, please. I think I have all my supplies ordered if that's the case. The AC 200L can have your solar panels wired in series. Howdy, y'all. Frog Hair Fine in the house. Good to see you. 200 watt 24 panels. Stupid autocorrect. Correct. Yep. Are you wanting us to ask Jonnie if they should be wired in series or if they are wired in series? Either way will work. I don't like all the wire mess up there. I just had to rewire a couple panels because the Charger 2 can only take 50 volts. The RV5 can only take 50 volts. So I had to wire some panels in parallel, and I'm telling you, the wiring up there, it's a hot mess. You just got a bunch more wires. I wish they would just raise that voltage back up to 150 and make it easy on everybody. It is a nice clean install when you can do them in series, and the numbers are essentially the same for what we're using. Hope everyone had a great day. Good to see you, Sheila. Thanks for coming in. Pam is in here. Thanks for coming in, Pam. Mel is in here saying happy Tuesday. Michael Hahn is in the house. Good to see you, Michael. Hi, Jonnie. We will see you Sunday afternoon for the Velvet install Monday. But in the meantime, my question is, can you recommend a really good bug screen? I do the Van Essentials. I like the Van Essential bug screens. I get a discount on them. They're heavy duty. Sean and I have the install pretty much nailed down. So I like the Van Essentials ones. A little bit on the less expensive side is Living in a Bubble, I think, is a popular brand. Inexpensive. You can try those as well. Hello from Santa Monica. Good to see you, friend. Good to see you. Linda M is somewhere floating on the ocean. Good to see you, Linda. Hope you're tuning in from the ocean. Jumped Up Macaroni. Good to see you. Good evening. Saying hi to everybody. Thank you for coming in. Greetings and salutations from unusually warm Texas. It was 90 here Sunday. I think it was Sunday. Tuesdays are nice as we watch Finding Your Roots at 7, then Jonnie at 8. Nice family TV time. Good to see you, Twyla. Thanks for coming in. Campfire Girls, good to see you, Lenny. Stella's in the house. Good to see you, Nancy. Thanks for coming in. I'm catching up, guys. I'm catching up. Rainy Joe, me. Good to see you, Rainy. I think spring forgot us in New England. I'm telling you. Helen is in the house. Lynn is in the house. I saw Lynn's van about down to the axle. I think on Facebook I saw that. Bruce is in the house saying hi. Von Trost in the house saying hi from North Carolina. Deborah is watching, listening while working. Hugs to Floss. Donnie's in the house. Good to see you, Donnie. I just ordered some of those resistors from Amazon. I'll tell you what, that was a nice find. 4 resistors for 5 something, 580 something. That was a good deal. Debbie Bab in the house. Good to see you, Debbie. Patricia in the house saying hi from Connecticut. I love Connecticut. Just to let you all know how large a reach Jonnie has, I was in Trader Joe's parking lot in a Marina Del Rey, the best, by the way, and saw another van. I started talking with the couple, and it turned out they followed Jonnie. There you go. Buenos noches, everyone. Good to see you, Steve. Long time no see. I was busy. Hey, I'm here, she says. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Bruce says that they're new. Welcome in. Hit the thumbs up button, guys. YouTube loves it when we show that love. Tim is in the house saying hey. Hi, Jonnie. I did reply to your email. I was in the mountains for a couple of days. Thank you. All right. I will check that out. I do have about 4 emails. I checked them this morning, and I noticed that I got about 4 more to answer new from today. I'm not here. Good to see you. It's been a little while. Good to see you. Kendi is in the house saying hi. Kendi Bold Roman. Sister's on the road saying hi. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Tommy's in the house. Almost on time, Cindy said. I'm still saying hi to everybody, so you're definitely still on time. Hi to all I don't know. I'm signed up for your Van Rock meetup. Can't wait to be there. I saw you sign up, and I know it's under a different name. I'll have to look it up. I'm a bot and I can prove it. No! Just wired puck lights in my Ford Transit. Couldn't have done it without your teaching videos. Can't thank you enough. Thank you, Jennifer. I appreciate you saying so. I love making those videos, and I always hope that somebody out there is watching and in need. Hey, Jonnie, I sent you an email earlier today about maybe getting into the van build queue on a 136 wheelbase ProMaster with a max air fan, AC unit. That would be super cool. We are scheduling for 2028. That is typically the deal breaker for people. But if you've got an AC and a max air fan, you'll probably do all right while you're waiting. So I saw your email come in. I think it was 5:38 tonight. I will be responding to that first thing in the morning. I do my emails in the morning from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. It works out well. Then nobody gets missed. Hello from Mississippi. Good to see you. Gina's Joy. Oh, that is a familiar name. I may or may not have heard that Gina is in need for some van life loving. Milo, Otis, and me, what do you recommend for recovery boards, and can I mount them on the back door? Because she may or may not have been up to her axles. Lynn, I'm not sure, but I'm going to ask you a question, and if you didn't do it, I completely understand. You don't know what you don't know until you know. But when you're in sand and you start to spin, you stop immediately. And you air down to about 25 pounds. Did you try that before spinning down to the axle? I have what X-Bull tracks, and I have never had to use them. I had a friend get stuck. We were able to get her out with no problem. But did you air down before getting buried? Hi, Jonnie. This is Ricky. Hey, good to see you, Ricky. I recognize that last name. You put my roof rack on in Quartzsite. Terry Abbott in the house. Good to see you, Terry. Thank you guys for all coming in. 69 people in the house saying hey. Dottie saying hey. Joanne Jones. There you go. There you go. I knew I recognized the screen name coming to the meetup. Sharon from Chicago in the house. Good to see you guys. Rodney Bone, ice cream money. That's got Tillamook written all over it now, friend. Let's see if we can fill up Johnny's freezer. No. I'm taking a cruise at the end of next month for just a couple of days. It's like a 4-night, 5-day cruise or something like that. It's my daughter's bachelorette party. And I assure you, I need to behave on the ice cream between now and then. I'm starting my van, going to try and wire it using your videos. I have a Blue Eddy Elite 300 and a Charger 1. No problem. Bruce, if you have any problems, please reach out to me. I never mind trying to help somebody as much as I can because I understand that full builds are not for everybody, especially not for everybody's budget, not for everybody's wait time. They don't want to wait that long. And I am happy to help any way I can. My question is whether or not you think the fan, AC, and 400 watts of solar will fit on a 136 wheelbase. I don't have the van yet. What air conditioner are you going with? And are you going with like a fantastic fan with got a smaller lid on it, or are you going with a max air fan? It's really going to depend on your max air fan and your air conditioner, but I believe that you can do it on the 136. I believe you might be able to do that. Panda time. Oh, panda time. Silly me. Thank you, Rod. I sure appreciate that tip. I will tell you guys, I am very, very blessed here on the channel. I've got a lot of Patreon members. I got a lot of channel members. And I was working on hanging a bunch of decorations for somebody that came and picked up their build. And I was looking at my phone. I was looking something up when I was notified from PayPal that someone had sent me a very, very good tip. So you know who you are. If you're watching the replay, I did send a thank you on PayPal, but I really, 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 really appreciate that. And a lot of times it goes back into the channel or into the business. And I love what I'm doing and I love helping you guys. Need 60 thumbs up. Come on, people. Sometimes it doesn't show all the thumbs up. I think a lot of people are probably on track with the thumbs up. Most of my community knows to hit that thumbs up on the way in. But, yep. Oh, Shelly is in the house. Good to see you, Shelly. I'm thinking of replacing my Max Air fan with a skylight. Is that feasible? Max Air fan makes a ton of noise on the road. I totally agree with that. The Max Air fan is noisy. If I don't put up my vent cover, I'll tell you what, I'll pull off on a 5-lane highway to do it. I can't stand the Max Air fan rattle. With that being said, yes, there are a lot of skylights out there that are either the 14 by 14 or like a 14 by 20 or a 14 by 24. I would suggest getting one that has the bar that latches. I think you will get the best. Like, I don't want you to replace your Maxxair fan for a skylight and then the skylight rattles. So that latch, get one that's got a good latch on it, and you definitely can do that. It honestly depends on, like, is your Maxxair fan in the front? Is it in the back? It just depends. I love that sweatshirt. It's so perfect. I love this sweatshirt. Guys, I made this sweatshirt. I made this, I was tie-dyeing t-shirts for the meetup last year, and I got me, Debbie K, and Sean a sweatshirt to tie-dye, and I made these. And they turned out super cool. And then I actually let all the Patreons do tie-dye. Now, I may or may not have been out shopping Saturday with somebody, and they said, I ran up and I gave this thing a hug, and one of my friends said, can I buy that for you? And I was like, so I have a tie-dye. I have and look at that. If that doesn't have Seahawks written all over it. So my little friend holds my cell phone at night. Oh, man. Sometimes you just need a hug. Welcome, new or not, right? Been there before. Yep, yes, she has. I hate the rattle. I open my fan a half-inch manually, and it doesn't rattle. I don't keep my fan open when I drive because there's two thin metal arms up there. They are connected to plastic, and I don't want the wind because it's still moving up there. It's just not hitting the flange, and I don't want those arms to wear out. And that is, I know somebody that had that happen, and that is not fun. How many days is Bev Meetup? It is Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Van Cherie, yes, that's me, is in the house. Good to see you. Janet in the house saying hey. Good to see you. Super cute. Great match. I know, right? My Maxxair fan is pretty quiet. I leave it open when I drive. There you go. That is so cool. Wow, nice sweatshirt. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm caught up. I am caught up, and just like that, caught up. So, yeah, Deb Long is in the house. Good to see you, friend. Good to see ya. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, Maxxair fan. I've got a cover for mine. I don't know why when it's all the way down, it rattles. I've had people like, oh, I'm going to put some like weather stripping up there, something. Oh, it drives me crazy. But when I put that cover on there, it prevents the air from going in and out. It prevents that draft, and it's quiet. So I'm fine with mine. How did you install our Maxxair fan? It doesn't rattle at all. There you go. I did your special, Patricia, only for you. Don't tell anyone. You wore that in your tiny home video. I sure did. I sure did. It is cool because it's a cool sweatshirt, and I also have the company shout out. So it's a perfect match. Hey, Mary's life on this journey. Good to see you. Guys, Gina is, I believe, new to the Tuesday night live chat. A birdie I heard said that Gina was having trouble with her van, was hoping to do some kind of maybe a rebuild. And I sent Gina an email, just kind of inquiring what's going on. So hopefully we'll be able to help Gina out a little bit. We like every now and then being able to give back to the community and see what we can do. Jane and my tiny home tours are coming out soon. Nice. I tell you what, guys, never in my life did I think I would get so many responses about builds as I did from my tiny home tour video. I got 1,200 or so new subscribers, 4, maybe 5 builds from that video, like confirmed deposits already on the schedule builds. Oh yeah, thousands of views. They are just blowing up my views that month. It was incredible, incredible. Cora's in the house. Hippie Van Life's in the house. Tawanda is in the house. Good to see you guys. Tawanda, say hi to Robin for me. Matter of fact, give her a big, I can't remember what you call it, but it's got a dinosaur tail. Give her a big hug for me. Oh, man. Jonnie, can you mention about your meetup? I absolutely will. Absolutely will. Okay. My meetup is the third weekend in September every single year. This is the 5th annual meetup. It is September 18th, 19th, and 20th. Patreons who have been a Patreon member for 3 months or more get to stay a full extra day. The extra day, we do special stuff. We do giveaways, and so it's for the Patreons only. We do giveaways, we do potlucks, we do Q&As. We are going to do a couple of classes. One may or may not be about knitting. I think we're doing a knitting class this year. So anyway, it is a fun time. It is $60 to attend the meetup for the whole entire weekend. And it will be the best s'mores you've ever had in your life. On Friday night, I do beer, soda, water, hot dogs. Might do a pot of chili this year. It depends on the temperature. Do some chili dogs over the campfire. But it is the best place to go where you can actually walk through 50 plus vans in one weekend and answer 50 plus, 200 plus, whatever you come up with, questions to other van lifers. Find out what's working for them. Find out what's working for, their build. It's a lot of useful information. After a pile of research, I ordered an 8 kilowatt Vevor diesel heater. Jonnie said Vevor is a good brand. It has a small footprint, which works for a small RV. And I believe Steve might have a Class C. That's why he probably ordered the 8 kilowatt for anybody that's wondering. Typically in van life, we do 5 kilowatt because we are smaller. Class C, you've got more of square footage that you're trying to heat. So 8 kilowatt. And Vevor, I suspect you probably won't have any problem with that. Knitting, I know. Yep. I crochet, but I'm a lefty. There you go. I crochet, and I used to do some knitting. I was knitting a scarf. It was the smallest scarf in history, but I did knit one. Enjoying a beverage in my new bedside cubby. Yay. Yay. Teresa is done. I'm going to do one little bitty thing for her in the morning. We're going to shoot a tour, and she is on the road with a full Midwest Van Builders 159 Ram ProMaster 2025 build. It is nice. It is a great meetup. Can't wait. It will be cool to knit some of the small scrubbies. I'll tell you what, I've got her crocheting like you can't believe. Knitting. There may be a small scrubby in the welcome bag. I crochet, can't wait. I'm so looking forward to the meetup and meeting everyone. I'll be there, Gina. We can caravan. There you go. I'm not sure where Gina's going. I'm going to look real quick. Hoping to be back on the road by then. I can't wait to go. Hey, Marys, hope we can go. There you go. I've been riding under the radar for a while. Those revenuers were looking for my still. Yep, there you go. Are there any merch available to buy? Pink and yellow is cute too. Are there any merch available to buy? Are you talking about shirts? Are you talking about sweatshirts? Are you talking about Jonnie's Journey, Midwest Van Builders? I am loving my build. I love to see that. I crochet but want to learn to knit. I took a knitting class. There you go. Me too, T. Jonnie, I get to do your tour of Van Gogh. Yep. Hey, Jonnie, how goes it? There's Nancy. Stella here. Good to see you, Stella. Thanks for coming in. I get the Stellas confused sometimes. I am doing good. I actually, Teresa took us to dinner tonight. We may or may not have had the Mad Cow, which cannot be helped. I may or may not have a ribeye sandwich. And yeah, it's a good day. It was a good day. Good day yesterday. We just had Teresa in the shop. One van. Nobody in waiting, nobody in queue here at the shop. We've had like 3 vans last week. It was a rough week last week. Oh, for those of you guys that want a shop update, I got that saw and I'm super excited about getting it going and getting it working. My electrician came Monday to wire it and had a little difficulty, and I had to buy a $1,500 rotary phase converter, and it has got a some kind of relay switch that is not, it's burnt out. So now I'm waiting on a part, and now he's not going to be able to come until next Wednesday or next Monday. So sad. It has been a nice assembly for about 2 days though, or 2 weeks. Crocheters are hooked. She took a break for her work to get that pun in. Someone wants to come and may have not have a rig by then. Are any of the Bev's rentals still available? Oh man, I think there's only one still available, and that's the Rustic Rose. I think there's only one available. Both TPs are gone. The Gypsy Wagon is gone. The bus is gone. The Silver Twinkie is gone. Yeah. Just say Stella really loud like they do on that movie Streetcar Design. There you go. Stella! I'm just here living vicariously. There you go. Oh, man. Mercy me. So anyway, yeah, crazy busy at the shop, crazy good at the shop. We have had, you heard of the ebb and flow. That's how our thermometer has been. The fact that none of us are sick, I actually am getting like a little bit, every now and then I get cold sores. Most of the time they're caused from stress, but most of the time they make my face swell, and I think I might have caught it early this time. My nose is a little red though. What about the dome they put in a while back? The domes are in. They are not completed yet. I am not going to offer that up. They are going to be nice. I may or may not be gifting that to Sean and his girlfriend for the weekend at the meetup, so that they've got an air conditioned, cool jacuzzi tub. Oh, we may not see him all weekend. I'm going out with the tide. I know. This pollen is going to kill me. I know that. Could the non-van person come and camp in a tent? Absolutely. How about the Daisy? That one is gone. That one is gone. The only one that's left is the rustic rose. It's got a heart-shaped bed or hot tub or something. It is red. It is a love suite. Whoo! Yes, sweatshirts. I do not I have t-shirts and that in my shop. I do the sweatshirts to order around the time of my meetup. We made these at the meetup. I made this one before the meetup. We made the sweatshirts at the meetup. They do not have my logo on them. If I ever, the problem is I use Teespring, and depending on how much you wear it, like what we do, the lettering, to my knowledge, has had some issues. If you wear it a lot, which I do, the lettering does not hold up real well. So I really don't do a lot with that shop. You're more than welcome to go buy something there. But yeah, won't be able to make the meetup this year. That's because you are in California now. I completely understand. My family lives in Ironton and Bellevue, so I know that area well. You absolutely do. I'm 30 minutes from Ironton. I know. Any Midwest van builders sweatshirts available to buy? You know what? I may have one that's not a hoodie. I in size large. I actually have a pink one. I have a pink one that's large. I think it's got black writing on it. I'm sitting here in shorts and a tank top. Sweatshirts aren't selling well. Night, Lynn. Enjoy the chat. See you all next Tuesday. Good to see you, Lynn. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, bummer, Tim. Bummer. You gotta work. Right? Yep. I know you want that one, Floss. Party at Sean's Dome. Yep. Take some lysine. That helps with cold sores. I know it does. Ask me how good I am at taking medicine. The retired nurse. Ask the retired nurse how often she takes medicine. I hate it. I hate medicine. I hate it. Question. Oh, got that one. All right, guys, we are 30 minutes into the show. I am not going anywhere, but I want to give a big shout out to my channel members and my Patreon members. I appreciate all the extra that you guys do here on the channel. I love the Patreon Zooms. I feel like every single Zoom, I learn something new as well. So here's a big shout out to you. Don't leave. We're coming back in 27 seconds. All right, the question is, when can we order meetup shirts and how much are they? I actually want to get a quote from my t-shirt lady this year. I normally pre-sell them for $15 and sell them at the meetup for $20. Because then I know exactly how much I'm going to need. I'll order a few just to sell, just in case. Last year, we had quite a few to sell because we made the tie-dye ones. And ultimately, I did get rid of all of them, but the last several I did giveaways on, and I lost money on those shirts last year. But that is exactly what I need, is a tax write-off for the channel. So it's very, very, very likely that the t-shirts could stay the same. 15 for pre-order, 20 at the meetup. And I encourage you to order it and order your size. Doctors and nurses make bad patients. Can I get an amen? I want to know, do doctors or nurses, which one do you think makes the worst patient? Because this 30-year veteran ER nurse has my own opinion. Prayers for your mom. Moms come first for sure. 90. My mom is 90, so that's just the way it is. Yep. Hug your mama. Hang on to her as long as you can. Doctors are worse. Doctors. Glad your mom's still with us. Probably nurses. Don't come to New Mexico for your medical. It's really bad here. Oh, there you go. Men, right? I'm a doctor and I'm an awful patient. EMS makes the worst patients, hands down. That could be. Doctors. We're just saying that maybe the answer is doctors. I'll tell you why, though. Because nurses, in my opinion, have that level of respect for fellow nurses. We understand that they're probably in the break room eating donuts, and they'll be with us when they can. We understand that they're probably with a patient that will not let them get out of the room. So we have a little bit more patience. When a doctor wants something, it's just everybody's like, oh, the doctor's got his call light on. It's mostly the head nurse and the administrators that make your life hell when you're taking care of a doctor. I was one-on-one with a sheikh from sheikh. It's not a sheikh. It's got to be a sheikh from Saudi Arabia. They had me one-on-one when I was a nurse's aide. I was a CNA when I was in nursing school. They had me one-on-one with him, 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. Ask me how many hours of sleep I got a night. I'll tell you what, the patient was fine. The administration drove me crazy. They drove me crazy. Definitely will be ordering 2 shirts. I'd love to hear that. I'm going to have to zip it about parents. Yep. Yeah, I no longer have either one of my parents, and my children, I do not get to see them or talk to them enough. Matter of fact, today is my son's birthday, and I tell you, I if I could have 5 minutes with my parents again, I would take it in a heartbeat. And I tell my kids all the time, as much ice cream as I eat, I'm not going to live to 100. You better start calling mama. A Gracie update, please. Okay, what I know is that I messaged her prior to surgery that I would be praying for her. She messaged me, I think, after surgery and said it was after surgery. It was several hours later that she was in pain, having trouble getting the pain under control. The anesthesia did not work near as good as the first one, and she would be staying overnight in the hospital. I can say that I heard on Facebook that she is at home, and I'll tell you, we all recover better at home. So I am sure she is resting and being well taken care of. My mama lived to be almost 98. I was blessed to have her so long. Amen. Today is my mom's birthday. Happy birthday to her. I ordered one of each of my vehicles. Each one, I don't know what that is. If gas prices go down soon, I may be installing a stripper pole. And if they don't go down, oh man, you got to do a video on that. I want to know about that. Did you order the tire screw fix-a-flat? How do they work? I have not. I should have, but I didn't. Oh man. All right. It has been a long time since I yawned on a live stream, but I just did, and I busted myself for it. Oh, man, I'm an orphan. It sucks, but I have 10 siblings. There you go. All right, everybody's happy birthday. Broken Nomad in the house. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I'll tell you what, we were at dinner the other day for Adam's birthday. We went out Sunday night for Adam's birthday. We all meet up. It's hard to get 4 kids together, boyfriends, girlfriends, whatever. My one daughter actually canceled at the last minute, but the other ones were there. And I said, Adam, how does it feel to be a quarter of a century old? And he said, well, it felt pretty odd last year. He's like, I'm 26. I'm going to be 26, Mom. And I was like, oh, I'm too old for this. He was born in 2000, so I should have known, but wasn't even thinking. Your laugh is contagious. Love it. Oh, yay. Yay, yay, yay. George is in the house. Looking forward to the meetup. George, you need to come up and get your roof rack installed. I'm still waiting to hear about the air conditioner. That's the delay. Kevin, saying hey to Kevin. Good to see you. Hey, guys, sorry I'm late. I was getting my steps. Oh, man. I can't make this up. Well, I put my watch on late. I won't tell you how many steps I've got. Oh, Robin's big day is Sunday. Oh, man. I think we all just yawned with you. Yawns are contagious. I'm sure you probably did. I'm spreading it. I'm just spreading it. Wait till they turn 45. Oh, man. I'll tell you what, when my son turned 30, I was like, how I was fine turning 50. I was fine turning 50. When my son turned 30, I was like, how do I have a 30-year-old? I am not old enough to have a 30-year-old. And I was. And then now he's 36. I'm like, oh my, Ellis is in the house. Good to see you, Ellis. Thanks for coming in. I definitely need running boards. Yep. Yeah, you do. I am happy I found your live. Hope to never miss it again. Thank you. I appreciate that. If I run 12-volt lights and a roof fan to a Bluetti, do I need to ground the line at some point to the van? No, because the Bluetti in its entirety is really, it does the grounding for you. When you're talking about a Max Air fan, the high Max Air fan, that it's got that immediate 9 amp, but then it drops down real low. You're talking about less than, it depends on how high you have it set, but you're talking about, 4 or 5 amps. And puck lights, very low draw as well. Some of the new Bluettis, they are bigger. They do have a site where you can ground it if you want. Now, I can tell you on my Bluetti years ago, I grounded my fuse block because I had an LED that was flickering and I was determined to find the flicker. And so I grounded my system. It did not change a thing. It did not change a thing. So I have been running vans for 5 years off of Bluetti, Jackery, EcoFlow, to the fuse block, to cigarette lighters, and those battery banks are protected, and they're not grounded. You will see the newer ones coming out, the bigger ones coming out. The RV5 has a ground port on it. Some of I think the Elite 300 has a ground port on it. Gotta run. God bless everyone. I'm old enough to be your mother. Don't sass me. Oh, no. I need a nurse like you when I was in ICU. Oh, man, I loved being a nurse. My best friend worked in the ICU. I would go up there and hang out with her. I would go up there and start IVs for her because in the ICU, a lot of them have central lines. If you take their central line out, they need an IV. A lot of them have been stuck. And so I'd go up there all the time and start IVs for those guys. I loved it. I loved being a nurse. My daughter just turned 48, but I do appreciate it. Like at my meetups, if you want to behave and not make me do nursing care, that's okay with me. We may or may not have to have done that in the past a few times. My daughter just turned 48. Any suggestion on any stand-up air conditioning, anyone from my home right now? But I live in a small apartment, so it would be helpful in my van also. I'll tell you, those small air conditioners, I honestly, I feel like they work okay. What you have to remember is they have a drain. You have to be able to drain it. So whether or not you get like a little pan and put it in there, try and get one with a lip on it. They make like hot water heater pans. They make you can probably get a big wedding cake pan, but just remember that they do drain and they have to be level. You know what I mean? So a lot of times that hose needs to be vented. I've made templates and just vented it out people's window before. But as far as brands, I really don't know. I do believe on those kind of things you get what you pay for. So maybe go middle of the line kind of ish would be my suggestion. I've got a what is something like Della or something. My mini split is like I think it's Della, Della. It has been amazing for me if they've got one that's that company. This is an awesome community. Glad you're here. It is an awesome community. It is an awesome community. My niece is getting married in September. I'm happy for her, but I wanted to go to my first meetup. My daughter's getting married in September too. I told everybody I can't work after my meetup. I may do something easy like shore power or a fan or something, but I am not doing anything that's hard because I have got to be on call for my daughter's wedding. And I have been assigned to make like a 6 to 7 foot cross out of oak. And I'm still got to design that. So I'm going to be doing that this year. So at my meetups, I try to get people in here before the meetup. We've done stuff during the meetup and stuff after the meetup, and that will likely not happen this year unless it is a 1 or 2 easy job. Somebody's been following my channel for a long time, and hey, collapsible ladder. I'm the biggest schmuck in the world. She only asked me that a week ago. Where's my phone? I'll tell you. I got sent a collapsible ladder and I reached out to the company and I was like, you do not want me to post a video on this. That's why when people ask me what ladder I use, I specifically give them exactly what I do. I'm going to make myself a mental note so that you get that text message sent to you. Oh man. Sometimes I am a flake. Thank you, folk of the forest. Yep. Our son will be 45 on America's birthday, July 4th. 45. You guys don't look old enough to have a 45-year-old. You're back to building vans. The yawns were just a matter of time. I know that. Yesterday, I'll tell you, I'm that weird kind of person that I like to work and I love it when whatever I'm doing, I'm productive. And yesterday I worked 9 to 5 in the shop and we really were at a good stopping point. So I came out to my van and I brought January, February, and March's receipts with me out here. And I thought, I'm going to get these all written up. I'm going to get them all keyed in while I watch a movie. Last night, I watched 2 movies, keyed in 3 months worth of receipts. That's why I don't stress out about them, because when I sit down and I focus, it feels good to get that done though. I love being productive. My niece turns 40 next week. That bothers me more than my last birthday. I know right how you feel. Had to stick a cat for the first time a few weeks ago. I actually had to stop and think about the 10 steps after Oh man, after 10 years. Oh man. What do I need to charge my EcoFlow Delta 2 as I'm driving? I'm not savvy about that electrical stuff. Actually, EcoFlow has a DC to DC charger. Pick that up. It's an easy install and you're good to go. And these DC to DCs that Jackery, EcoFlow, Blue Eddy are putting out, they'll charge it 700 watts an hour, 800 watts an hour. Some of the new models don't need to be drained now. Oh, she's talking about air conditioning. Some of them, just like the refrigerators, have an evaporation tray and it will self-evaporate. I think that's what might be happening. Because I feel like you're always going to have that condensation, that warm air, cold air mixing. It's going to sweat. It's going to have condensation. I have a stand-up window that does not need to be drained. Got it at Menards. There you go. There you go. There's your answer right there. Go to Menards. Does a Ram ProMaster high roof have room on the roof for a skylight, air conditioner, max air fan, and 600 watts of solar on top? No, it does not. No, it does not. You can get a max air fan, an air conditioner, and 300 watts or 600 watts of solar. You cannot get the skylight. If Jonnie can drain a wound and repair it, she dang sure can drain and fix anything on her van. Now I understand. Oh, there you go. My kid is half 100. Oh my goodness. Half 100. Did you know that you can use an EV charger adapter to charge your Blue Eddy up? I have the AC300, but you got to make sure it can take 24 volts. The newer units, some of the new power banks that are coming out have that option. I think the AC 400 Elite, I feel like it has that option as well. And maybe the 300, but you 100% have to make sure it can take 240 volts. And EcoFlow has had a cable for this for a long time. I'm thinking 4 years for the EcoFlow. Loving the van life. B Van Man. Blue Eddy Charger 1, if they still have them, it hooks up to your battery and charges your power bank as you drive. Yeah, and honestly, a Charger 1 can work with with other units. You just have to make sure that the voltage is okay for your EcoFlow. So say your EcoFlow can take, let's just say 40 volts of DC input. If you put a Blue Eddy on there, a lot of them are defaulted. The Charger 2 is defaulted at 56. You just want to make sure that you dial those volts down. Hey, y'all, don't forget to put QQQ in front of the question so Jonnie doesn't miss it. Yep. Will the Charger 1 do you? The Charger 1, I like. I'm not so sure I'm on board with the Charger 2 yet. I think they still have to get some tweaks out. When I go full-time, I'm getting myself a double Dutch bus. There you go. I'm dead. With a Charger 1, do you need a fuse or breaker near the battery? It has a breaker near the power station. Okay, so this is one of the things that they have changed since redoing it. The old system has a breaker backed by the Charger 1. I said it straight out of the gate. That makes no sense. But what goes on is a lot of people bury their wire. Their wire is underneath the hood of their car, underneath their floorboard. Then they're running that wire behind all their their cabinets or whatever. So it comes out back by the Blue Eddy, wherever that might be. So that's where they put the breaker at. on the Charger 2, they are putting a 40 amp fuse up by the battery. So I am a fan of that. I will say though, I've already seen pictures on Facebook where people are putting them in the wrong order. The cable is getting loose. The lock washer is not on the right spot. The cable is getting loose. A loose cable, number one, gonna catch fire someday. If you don't notice it, it's going to get hot. It's going to melt. It's going very, very high risk for a fire. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Mary. So yes, the Charger 2 does have a fuse. I guarantee it. That was just so many people commented on that. Like, why is the breaker so far away? Here's the thing, in all honesty. How many amps are you passing through that wire? Those wires are designed to handle a certain amperage. So you're likely at the front of your vehicle going to smell anything getting hot way before that breaker trips. So a fuse, I'm telling you, this guy's picture, that fuse was completely melted and it wasn't tripped. I was like, see the problem here? See the problem? Oh man, I think minus 50, that would be perfect. DC1 or DC2? Charger 1 or Charger 2? Is that what you're asking? Not sure about the question, Lenny. If you can get the Charger 1, still go with it. I know people that have the Charger 1 that, they're like, what should I do with that? I said, bring it to the meetup. Maybe somebody will buy it from you. I would 100%. I've got the Charger 1. I didn't upgrade. I did not upgrade. Most people that have the Bluetti Charger 1 have a Bluetti system. Most of these people have a backup system as well. Charge one with the Charger 1, charge the other one with solar. You are good to go. I just turn on the DC to DC chargers on and plug in my Bluetti to the inverter and then drive for a while. Yep, 100%. Because you have the full electrical system. Exactly the same. Exactly the same. Have you used a... No, I have not. No, I have not. No. Yes, I love it. I can pull up to EV charging station and charge my Bluetti with the EV charging adapter. Sometimes I can even spend the night there because I'm charging. That's cool. Campfire, it will have a huge deck with a disco ball. Oh my goodness. Undermount AC, your thoughts? I'll tell you what, undermount AC, I know somebody out there that's got one and does not like it at all. He has got the what am I thinking of? Cruising Comfort and does not like it at all and wants to take it out. These vans as well. I've got a van in the shop and she evidently bumped a curb and the lower you have stuff in your van, underneath the van, the more you're asking for trouble. So I haven't done one. I've done bench ACs before, but I haven't done an undermount. I can tell immediately there was to electricity going to my AC unit. My landlord didn't believe me, and I can tell immediately there was to electricity coming. I'm not sure what that question is. Bigger cables to be safer. Absolutely. Absolutely. Always, always, always oversize your wire. You can oversize, like say it calls for 10 gauge and you want to use 8. That's perfect. You don't want to use 12. You also want to make sure that when you're running that wire, how many feet are you going? Because the longer you go, you're going to have to go with a bigger wire, which means a lower gauge. So you may be fine going 25 feet with a 10 gauge, but if you go 50 feet, you're going to have to get an 8 gauge or even more. You have to look that up. Depending on how many amps you're passing through that wire, how many volts, amps, watts are you passing through that wire, make sure that you size that wire correctly. The number one, number two, no, I don't even know which one is it, but if you're going to have a hot wire, if you're going to have a fire, undersizing your wire and loose connections, I'm telling you, you got to be diligent about keeping an eye on your stuff. My breaker on the Charger 1 is in a cabinet under my sink next to the cabinet of my Bluetti, and I turn the breaker off when I am not driving. Absolutely. Does the Charger 1 hook directly into the EcoFlow station, or do I need something else? The Charger 1 has MC4 connectors on the end of it. So your EcoFlow should have come with a cable that for DC input that on the other end has MC4 connectors. If it does not, you can make an adapter. So say your DC input is an XT60. You can make a cable that has an MC60, the opposite of, like, say it's a male on your machine, make it a female, and then on the other end of it, put MC4s that connect to the Charger 1. You just have to make sure, guys, you have to make sure that you do not overvolt your system. Don't overvolt it. Make sure you know exactly how many watts your system can take, how many volts it can take. Look at the specifications. You do not want to overdo that. If that's the case, I might as well keep my Charger 1 hooked to the van and buy, when I buy the new van, get the charger. Yeah. Yep. What info should we include in an email to get an invite to your private Facebook group meetup? All I need is your email. And if it's a Gmail, I need a Gmail account. I need a Gmail account. Send me an email and I'll send you an invite. I'm going to get some ice cream. I'm going to get ice cream. Line loss is a pain in the ass. I've got maybe 5 feet, if that. That's perfect. Anyone heard from Mo Bang for your bucks? I actually haven't. I haven't seen a video in a little while come up either. You need to be friends with Jonnie on Facebook, and you have to be... No, you do not. You do not have to be friends with me on Facebook. There's a lot of people that don't have... They've got like a private Facebook account, or their daughter lets them use theirs. All I need to invite you to the Facebook group is an email. If you do not have a Gmail account and you've got some Hotmail or something like that, it may not let you. You may have to check spam. You may have to. I have last year, it was a nightmare. This year, I've had no problems. Last year was a nightmare. I had one lady that couldn't find mine. She sent me a Facebook request, problem solved. I don't really use Facebook a whole lot. Just I post a video occasionally for my channel, but I'm going Thursday to the Cardinal home opener. I'll probably share a picture from the home opener, but yep. Tim has put out some videos. Go to his Mo Bang for your bucks page. I'm not getting notifications because I'm subscribed and have the bell on. Have a couple of friends coming to the meetup who need an invite. I'm not on Facebook. Yep, all they've got to do, send me their email address. I'll send them an invite. All right, guys, I'm gonna finish scrolling down and get caught up again, and then it is 9:04. We'll call it a night. If you're friends on Facebook, they need to be friends with Jonnie. Patty, they do not have to be friends with me on Facebook to join the group. There are a lot of people that don't want to be friends with me. I get it. No, I'm kidding. You do not have to be friends with me on Facebook to join the Facebook group. All I need is an email address. All I need is an email address. Oh, I got you now. No worries, no worries, no worries. I thought I read it twice, so I was like, I would like to join the group, but I have Yahoo or Yahoo. You can still join. I just got to send you an invite. I'm not getting his notifications. I am not either. I'll have to check it out. I'll take care of it. Got it. All right, guys. You guys heard the guy. Rod said, go eat ice cream. And I went grocery shopping today and I did not buy ice cream. I bought yogurt instead. I'm going to try to do yogurt because it's portion controlled, but I may or may not have a little bit of ice cream left I got to get rid of before I can start that. I can't help it. Night, guys. You guys be safe out there. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you guys next Tuesday. Be safe, guys.